Gina joins us now in studio.
Hey. Congratulations. I'm so happy for you.
Thank you.
Another hit show.
Oh, you stop.
Excuse
All
me.
she does.
No. I love it. Listen, that's a lot of praise. But
For those who may not be familiar and haven't caught up with the show yet, tell us about it and what's happening this season.
oh, okay. So this season, you're continuing to follow Nell on her, I wouldn't even say tumultuous, but very real journey of thinking her life was going to go one way, and on the contrary, it just kind of, unravels, and she is on her path of trying to put her life back together. Yeah,
Okay.
and all the while she sees dead people or people that have passed.
Yes.
The people that she's writing her obituaries about, she sees them and they teach her life lessons, and it's pretty awesome. I'm not gonna lie. I think like every episode's give you a little like dose of something to remember about life and
Very
just a
original
reflection.
premise.
Yeah.
It's funny and poignant. Great mixture there. We had Lauren Ash on last week. She told the best story about you, that when she had the Zoom interview, she had crystals lining her whole phone, and she said that you are a big crystal person too.
Yeah,
What are
yeah.
they?
I mean, that's how this is all staying together. Crystals. I pray to them.
Have
Yeah.
you always been into that? I think it's so fascinating.
I have always been into energy. The sense that energy is much more. What would I say? It's closer than we think, right? Yes. It's not as much an illusion or woo-woo as we think, but we all carry like really nice, strong, beautiful energy. And so I'm all about putting out good energy and hopefully attracting it back.
I'm with you.
Well, you definitely put out some good energy
Ooh,
right
you
there.
stop it.
I can't believe, I will not. I can't believe Jane the Virgin was 10 years ago when it first started.
That's when I met you. I didn't know you before
That went by
that.
quick, huh?
That went by way too
decade.
quick. Yeah, way too quick. I mean, look at, that's crazy. Oh.
So cute.
So young.
You're pregnant right there. That's why you're holding your belly.
No.
Oh.
No, she's in the show.
Rita.
Not that real life, Hoover.
like,
that was the whole premise of the show. She was a virgin and she got pregnant.
It's okay, kid. I know you know. I know
Come
you know.
on, Hoover.
Listen, I'm just so excited about her real baby,
We're
Charlie.
going to get to the baby in a second,
I know,
but
that's what I was...
Access interviewed you just after you found out about your Golden Globe nomination. So check this out.
Stop.
Okay, so give me a snapshot of your face when you found out you were nominated.
And then I went, and then my neighbors almost took me out.
They did?
Yeah, I'm gonna get kicked out of my apartment building, but that's all right.
Okay, I know the premise of the show, and I also know you won that night. Do you remember all the people you beat out? Not that it's a competition, but it was like Julie Louis-Dreyfus, Lena Dunham, Taylor Schilling, Edie Falco.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wow, I feel like everything before my child, I can't remember, and this is just such a blast from the past right now. Whoa, did you see how young I was?
You look exactly the same. What are you talking
How
about?
tight my skins was? What? Oh, man.
What do you remember about that night?
I remember not believing that they said my name. I remember seeing Oprah and Meryl Streep, and Oprah being like, "Yay, Gina!" And I was like, "Stop it! Oh my God, stop it right now! You can't be. I love you, Oprah." And so it was kind of, the whole thing was extremely surreal. I wasn't prepared. I remember not being prepared. I remember not writing anything because I couldn't believe in any universe that it was going to be. I don't know, that it was going to be me up there, to be honest. Yeah.
See, those crystals were working
Yeah,
back there.
that's good energy.
Yeah.
It's funny because, like me, you married an Italian.
I sure did.
And I like the Latino-Italian combination right there. It's very fiery. How is it for you as far as with the cultures?
It's interesting because when I first met him, he kind of kept his like family a little bit of a secret. He was a little bit like sly about it, and then he was like, "Do you want to come home and meet my family for Thanksgiving?" And I was like, "Oh wow, that's a big one, like Thanksgiving.
Yeah.
All right, let's do it." He's like, "Thanksgiving's kind of a big deal in our house," and I was like, "Okay, cool." And there was like 60 immediate relatives in the household, and he was like, "I know it's a lot. It's gonna be a lot." And I was like, "I'm Puerto Rican." I was like, "This is home. What up?
Yeah.
Hey, what up, Suzanne? What up, Virginia?" Like I was in. I was already in.
I
was
love it.
like,
Yeah,
okay,
it's very similar.
I can vibe with this. Like I can vibe with this amount of people. Yeah.
And now in your life, you're a mom. Tell us about Charlie.
Oh, my little muffin.
It's
I
the
love
best,
it so
huh?
much. I honestly, if I knew I was gonna enjoy it this much, I knew I was gonna like love being a mother, but I'm obsessed with this little boy, and he's just the greatest little thing. He's changed my whole world, my whole perspective, on life. And if I would have known, then I probably would have started a lot earlier.
Yeah. He's
and
adorable.
gotten a lot more,
Right
had
there.
a lot more kids.
How old is he right now?
14 months.
So he's getting that good stage. They get all chubby and like
he's
more.
so
Yeah.
delicious, and he says so many things. He's way smarter than me, way smarter than I had ever been. I mean, my parents, I was like, did I talk this young? And they were like, no, definitely not. And I was like, did I walk this young? My mom's like, you didn't walk till you were 2. And I was like, Jesus, oh my God. So I have no idea how, I'm sure my husband was, he's smarter than I am. So he probably is getting his genes. I hope he continues to get his genes because he's a stud.
You mentioned your parents and your dad, who I've gotten to know. He's a
Yes.
professional boxing ref back in the day. He's
so
done
cool.
a bunch of
Oh,
world
he's
championship
handsome,
fights.
too.
Very handsome
And
man.
now he's a supervisor. I mean, I love that he's still going and still in the business there.
Yeah, my dad's definitely like, you can't stop him. He still golfs a bunch, and you know, he always said that like after retirement, he wanted to make sure he was constantly staying active. And I mean, he's in his mid-70s, and he's
That's
still,
awesome.
yeah, he's still doing
Dad
his
looks
thing.
good.
Looking
Dad
good.
is beautiful.
Yeah.
Dad is beautiful. Yeah.
Yeah. Are you daddy's girl, or how would you describe your relation with him?
By far the favorite, yeah, for sure. Like, it's no surprise, but no, I'm kidding. My sisters are gonna be watching this being like, that's what she thinks. But yeah, me and my dad are very, very close. He's wonderful.
I love that. That's the best. And you have a milestone birthday coming up this summer, huh?
Do we gotta break it to the whole, no, it's like the whole world needs to know.
You can't be, because people can Google you now, so you can't be lying about it.
I know. I wanted to lie about my age a long time ago, and I should have, because just this weekend, I went to a bar, and the guy was like, can I get your ID? And I was like, ah!
That's the best when they card you,
We're
huh?
so young. You
Yeah.
can easily pass for any age you want to pass.
I was like, I'm gonna be 40, and he was like, sure, I'll believe it. And I was like, I love you, here. And I almost made out with him, and that was gonna be inappropriate. But I got my ID from the car, and I showed it to him.
So now that you're about to hit the 4th level, we wanted to do a little couples quiz.
Okay, there.
Okay?
Oh, okay, all right.
Comedian Dan Regan posted a video listing the things that couples do in their 40s. So let's watch the video. If you agree with it, we'll give it a thumbs up, otherwise a thumbs down.
Okay,
let's
here we
see.
When they start a movie after 8 p.m., it automatically becomes a 2-night miniseries. 3
True.
nights
Oh,
if
that's
they ate
true.
a big dinner on night 2. And they pause it every few minutes to figure out what other movie that actor or actress was in. 80% of their texts are deciding what to have for dinner. That usually begins in the morning, and if you're lucky, it wraps up around 3 p.m. They ask each other to remind them to call someone back.
Yes. Yeah.
Uh-oh. I'll be back.
I think all those were pretty accurate right
very
there.
accurate,
Extremely
very accurate
accurate.
right there.
Yeah.
So, Gina, Charlie, what else is Charlie into right here? Because there's,
Charlie is into dinosaurs. He's into fishes. He likes fish a lot.
does he come around set a lot?
He's literally has been raised on set. It's pretty remarkable. The first season I was pregnant, very, very extremely pregnant. I worked all the way till I was about 36, 37 weeks pregnant. And then our second season, you know, sadly, unfortunately, because of the actor strike, didn't start till much later, but he was 10 months old. And so he walked for the crew for the first time. Like, he walked in front of 150 people. He has like these little beautiful relationships with each person. He has specific handshakes and specific nicknames for people. And
Is he backstage right now?
see, today's
Gosh,
the only
Gina.
day I didn't
asked
bring
for very
him.
little. Yeah.
I know, and I usually bring him with me all the time, but
Next
today
time,
was going to
then.
be a long day, and so him and Dad are hanging out at the house.
Ah, that's
Well,
cool.
we love everything you've got going on. We love you. Congrats on it all. Check out Not Dead Yet Wednesdays at ABC at 8